So a lot of folks want to know about the collaborative process and what it looks like. Anytime someone's going through a divorce or a separation, there's a huge question mark. And that huge question mark is what creates so much anxiety. So it's important for people to understand the process and to know that they're going to be okay at the end of this process. The collaborative process is wonderful because it really involves the clients. They take ownership of this process and they have the opportunity to create their divorce and the divorce for their children. A large part of the collaborative process is coming in, meeting with the team, executing a participation agreement that protects them. It puts them in a safe place. They enter into a legal binding contract that says they're going to be honest and how they're going to treat each other and how they're going to provide documents so that the team can work together in order to come to a resolution. When asking about the collaborative process, it's important for folks to understand the process and to know that it's out there. It is a wonderful tool for what is sometimes a bad situation. It is so important for folks to understand that the process is here to help them through the separation, through the divorce, to put the families first and to put the children first. The first thing we do after meeting with the client is make sure that both clients are represented by collaborative attorneys. Because we have these neutrals in place, lawyers are not having to hire outside experts to review financials and compare. We're not having to go through typical discovery. We're not having to, there's a free exchange of information. Having that buy-in is so important. Having the trust, we talk about having some amount of trust in collaborative process. And all of that is explained in the participation agreement. This is an agreement that we sign at the very beginning that talks about how we're going to move forward. Once we have the agreement in place, we then petition the court if summons and complaint is filed, but all we're asking for is approval of the agreement that we have made. No one has to be the bad person in a collaborative divorce. A major concern that folks have when they're looking at a divorce or separation is they need to be protected. There's a huge question mark of what things are going to look like today and on the other side of this divorce. What's my life going to look like? What's my career going to look like? What's my house going to look like? What's my family going to look like, my future family? And so we look to answer all those types of questions. Protection is huge, and everyone's looking for that protection. I feel that in the collaborative process, you are even more protected than in litigation. Not only are we protecting your assets and protecting your rights, we're here to protect your children, to protect your relationships with your children, with your family, with your friends. We're protecting your future and your child's future.